Oh, I had muted my mic. Whoops. Well, I did say going into this that I didn't expect that boss to take very long, and it didn't, that's for sure. One of these days I'll remember to, get all of my settings in order before actually starting, but today is not that day. what I needed at this point. Another level up. No, I don't remember the behemoths being bipedal in this. I didn't even realize there were behemoths in this. I'll keep that in mind. How's it going, Shayla? Double bell, nice. Oh, right. I mean, if they have a higher eye level, they're probably better. But I'm also not the expert. Does that last try and do anything? The answer appears to be no. Okay. You girls don't need my help. Thank you for the clip. Unfortunately, my mic was muted, so you missed out on my maniacal laughter. Yeah, I legitimately don't know what that guy did. Other than get blasted. I mean, you're not wrong. Give someone Gigas. Oh, right. That's not actually its name. Which one is Gigas? Impure. Don't think you have any summons. Over here, Fran. Oh, Elias. Right. Making me remember this stuff. Right? Hey, remember that you can actually summon these things? Because you probably haven't been.
On the farthest shores of the River of Time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist.
What is it, Fran?
The mist runs thick here.
Like on the Leviathan?
Do not worry. I will behave myself. The mist here is cold. I sense something like the shadow here.
Venar. It appears Sid has yet to arrive. We'll lie in wait for him here.
So we're not going inside?
Not unless you want to end up twisted. Like the old man. Something there.
What is it?
She can see him. Let's follow her.
Well, since I found a gate crystal, I'm going to go back and do something that I should have done a billion years ago, but I didn't, because I forgot it existed. I will never remember that you have to use the D-pad for menuing the first time. I think you're supposed to be here. Bizarre. Oh, it's in the bazaar. That doubly explains why I never found it. Yeah, I forgot the clan provisioner was a thing. Yeah, like winged boots. Or steel Palaeans. Or any of the green magic in the game. Shut up. You know, that's actually tempting. Oh, Hermes sandals. Also something that would be nice. Her power grows. That's the wrong one. And now that that's been taken care of, we return to our regularly scheduled main story progress. Sure is a statue. I might be just a little overloaded. This is always the eternal problem with games like this that give you a lot of freedom sometimes, where, like, yeah, I did all the stuff I could as early as I could, which just kind of trivializes the rest of the game. I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I want to do when I finish with this. I don't think I'll be finished with it, really anytime soon, because I still have to do the rest of the espers and stuff, but I'm getting close enough that I should be thinking about it. I haven't really come up with anything yet, though. Where did you come from? Did I come in tight? Fighting a radish? Fran, what? Get over here. Maybe I'll be super dumb and I'll do the Dragon Quarter Retro Achievement set. I should almost certainly not do the Dragon Quarter Retro Achievement set. would be more inclined to do it if it didn't have, like, level-limited stuff in it, which I guess is less big of a deal because I would be doing multiple playthroughs, obviously, because of how the game works, but... Never gotten the best deal this year. Maybe I'll make a short list and make a poll that I run through the last few sessions of this. You know, we'll let democracy decide. Jay-Hit and I were talking a little bit, and, I mean, funnily enough, that's kind of what got me thinking about Dragon Quarter, is the ever-so-slim chance that they announce something Breath of Fire related. I don't think it'll happen, but... yeah, I don't know. I mean, for the sake of the Fantasy Critic League we're doing, I hope we don't hear anything about a 3D Mario. And I'm just trying to even think, like... because, I mean, we just got Xenoblade X. So I don't think we're going to be hearing much about, like, Xenoblade proper anytime soon. That would be cool if we did. Oh, there was something that I had that was on the tip of my tongue, and I'm forgetting it now. Yeah, I don't know. Can't get it back. Must not have wanted it that bad, haha. Oh, that was it. I think it would be really cool if we finally heard more news, like if they were going to make a new Etrian Odyssey. Because they did talk about using a Switch 1 as like a second screen for the Switch 2. Which, if they do that, I could see Etrian Odyssey being kind of an early adopter for that. And that would be really cool if they did. They've already proven that they can make it work on a single screen. Alright, Chayla, what's the killer app? What would get you to buy a Switch? I mean, I think J-Head's got you, got you figured out. Imagine if they announced the... They just announced the Saga Frontier 2 remaster, so this won't happen. But imagine if they announced the Unlimited Saga remake.
I can't shake the feeling we're somewhere we're not meant to be.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Exciting?
You are not troubled by the unknown? Who can say what lies ahead? We may encounter the very creators of Nethicite.
They could do
I don't know
that,
what we'll
absolutely.
find. I like it better that way.
You're sounding more the Sky Pirate every day.
Did they say whether this is going to have, like, third-party stuff in it or not, or do we know absolutely nothing? Just a second. Okay. Apologies for the delay. I had to get some stuff set up for my work thing happening at 10. Alright, this is the place with the noisy floors. Yeah, honestly, that's the kind of thing I'm expecting, honestly. I don't expect that many game reveals. I'm mostly expecting them to just kind of yap on about the specs and their weird cartridge sharing thing. Maybe, yeah, showcase some performance improvements for Switch 1 games, if any of that's going to happen. Yeah, that would have been nice. So I just blind. Came in here, so presumably down there in the far end is where progress is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good call. Oh, I see. Why did they make the exits to this place mostly invisible? Ugh. Oh no, not no technics. That thing that every party's strategy revolves around. You know, I'm legitimately struggling to think, like, what would your party makeup have to be that losing out on technics would actually matter? Like, maybe Oops All Foe Breaker? Now it's time to look up the map of the Great Crystal, because I am not... Yeah, the mod might make a difference. Does lightning damage? Does that actually do anything? No. Man, these things suck. Not worth it. Necrophobe lost weight. You know, Guy, you have a very different definition of opposite than I do. It's good that there aren't really very many choices in any individual map, because these directions are very much turn left at the first tree you find style directions. What do you mean go left? These platforms are circular.
I've never seen this much mist. Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Is that nethicite?
I wonder.
With that much nethicite in one's grasp.
You could destroy all of Evilise if you wished it.
Just looking to make sure that... Okay, that's back there. Sure. Yeah, for some reason I thought that the Esper in here was optional, but I guess not. Cute. I wonder if I should go for Yasmad in this. I think I could do it. The problem is it would just take a very long time to get to the point where I can fight it. I have some of the green magic, not all of it. I would have to look to see if I can
Where
get
is
those.
everyone?
Fear not, Princess of Dalmasca. We, Ocuria, have chosen you, and you alone. Ashalia Banag and Dalmasca, we see your heart desires power, and power most holy shall we grant. Seek you the sun-crest, slumbering star. In tower on distant shore, it dreams. The mother of all Nephesite, the source of its unending power. The Dynast King, his fallow shards coarse trinkets cut from sun-crest's light.
Such power exists?
In times that are long passed away, we sought to save this Ivalice, and chose Wraithwall, the Dynast King. We took the sword and cut the crest. 3 shards he took from its gilt grasp, and so became the Dynast King. His words and deeds run through your veins.
That's why I was given it. The Sword of Kings.
The treaty held with kings of old is but a memory, cold and still. With you, we now shall treat anew, to cut a run for history's flow. Now take this sword, this treaty blade, Ocurian seal, mark of your worth. Cut deep the crest, and seize your shards. Wield Dynast King's power. Destroy Vanar.
But Vanar... Vanar's an Acurian. A being like you.
Vanar is a heretic. The Nephesite is ours to give to chosen bearer, or to none. The heretic trespassed, and set the rose of knowledge in man's hand. With imitations they profane. It is anathema to us. We give you now the stone and task. Administer judgment. Destroy them all.
Judgment? Destroy them all? The Empire?
The hues of askew, history's weave. With haste, they move through 2 short lives. Driven to err by base desires. Toward waste, and wasting, on they run. Undying, we Ocurian light the path for wayward sons of man. Oft did we pass judgment on them, so that Ivalice might endure. Eternal, we are history's stewards, to set the course and keep it true. The chosen is our hand, our fist, to let live some and crush the rest. Princess, you have been chosen. Take revenge against those who stole your kingdom. Fulfill your role as savior. Attain to your birthright.
Ash! What's with these Acuria? What gives them the right to tell you what to do?
Will you take revenge, as they ask?
We could not see them, but we heard the Ocuria speak. They may be gods, but we are the arbiters of our destiny. Your Highness, I'm against this. The Empire must pay, but destruction?
Does anyone know what happened to Dr. Sid? Wasn't he saying he'd be here?
He should have arrived by now.
And I should have realized by now. He's not coming. He laid out the bait, and we bit. Remember what he said? He wanted Ash to get the stone. He wanted that all along. That's why he flaunted his nethicite, and reeled us in with his stories about Gedovagan, all to bring Ash to the Okuria.
But wait, if we got a hold of the nethicite, wouldn't that be bad for the Empire?
Maybe he wants to see what happens when foes with nethicite collide. That'd be just like Dr. Sid.
I will search out the Suncrest.
History is built by our hands. That's his favorite line. He'd never stand by and watch the Okuria's stones shape things. So, he was talking to Vanar all along. He wasn't mad at all then, was he?
Hey, Tormod. Yeah, they really don't, miss any chance they can to show off
Restore
our ass.
Dalmasca's sovereignty and make our amends with Lady Ash. It's the only way to avert war.
It is a war of necessity. Your Lady Ash herself is bent on it. She desires it above all else. She will not rest until her revenge is full wrought.
I fear you misread her intent. She would sooner shun war than embrace it.
You are young, Larsa.
And you presume beyond your ken.
Then let us look closer. Judge Gabranth. I would have you seek after the Lady Ash and adjudge whether she makes overtures of peace or war. Yours shall be the eyes of the Empire.
And should I espy war, I am to put her to the sword. Is that your wish, Excellency?
It will not come to that, I am sure. I have faith in her, faith in you both. On you, Gabranth, shall I wager all our fortunes.
As you will.
That so sweet a child could be your brother is hard to believe.
Larsa is as he should be.
What's that, Vanar? Ah, taken the bait already, have they? Splendid. The Okuria have given the princess her treaty blade.
The gods have chosen their scribe to write history as they deem fit. Yes, and she with fresh nethicite to aid her.
Bah, to hell with the Okuria and their stones. What good? A power that cannot be harnessed. Baubles best suited for study, no more.
We conquered 2 kingdoms that you might study these baubles.
Oh, I am grateful for the sacrifice. Without it, manufactured nethicite would have eluded us. An unrivaled weapon, I warrant you. Tell me, Vanar, have I not been an apt pupil?
My counsel did but guide your able hand. Through power of man, the stones did you perfect. Yes. So much accomplished in 6 fleeting years. Man's fervor o'er all obstacles prevailing.
Our lives are much too short. You undying might waste long centuries away, but we, I fear, cannot.
Just so. Had we more time, we might have availed ourselves of more prudent measures.
Your greatest work still lies before you. Not lightly will the Okuria allow you to wrest the reins of history from their grasp, back into the hands of men.
Indeed. What claim does Geren have on history's reins, seated on throne immortal, rent from time? For your ascendant's vein I offer prayer. May you attain all that which is your due.
Attain it I shall. For too long have my deeds gone unrewarded.
In tower on distant shore dreams the sun Christ. Do these words mean aught to you?
Didn't Redis say he was going to follow some other course? Maybe you found out something that can help.
I'd rather stay out of that Sky Pirate's debt, thank you.
What's wrong with Redis? I mean, if you can't trust your own kind, who can you trust?
You're an expert on pirating now, are you?
Yes, pirates. Notoriously trustworthy to one another. No, there's no reason to stick around. Right. Oh, it is. Okay. It's Ultima that's here. I'll come back. I don't fancy my chances against Ultima right now. How's it going tonight, Tormod? I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. Oop. Alright, getting her cleanse in Asuna would be really good. Why does Bushi get that? They can't... Like, it kind of works for me, but they can't use shields. I get to nothing, and also don't care. I very don't care about that. And already have that. So congrats, Fran. Oh, also, I was looking during all those cutscenes Jay hit in. Are you talking about the technics that lower defense and like magic defense and stuff like that? Because I do have access to those.
Ships in the water. Send fishing dories if need be, I care not. Glossair engines are as good to us as sky to a fish. Leave what boats have foundered. I want souls saved, not driftwood. Our armada ran afoul of bad water near the Ridorana Cataract. All engines stopped a sudden. Becalmed. Trouble with a mist thick as death, it seems. Those seas are yacht. I expected airship trouble, not a fleet foundering midst the waves. Tell me of what happened in Girovegon. From the lay of your eyes, I measure all did not go well. Cid. Was he false, as I feared?
Yes. But we may have caught a glimpse of his true intent. We may now know what it is that Cid searches for.
So the day-affected Nithosite was only a fragment? And these Ocuria I know not and care to know even less.
If we strike the Suncrest with the Sword of Kings, no new stone may be born. We say the Suncrest is the source of all Nethosite's power. If we might break it, the Dusk Shard would be as a thing lifeless. As for the manufactured Nethosite, who can say?
There is another way. We used the Treaty Blade to cut a new stone from the Crest. Use that to fight the Dusk Shard and the manufactured stones.
Would you like to know the best use of Nethosite? Will or nil, I'll tell you. You pick it up and throw it away.
Either way, we have to find the Suncrest first, right? Don't we? Across the sea, and a tower on a distant shore. Redis?
Familiar words, Vaughn. I saw something of the sort written in some documents I chanced upon during my visit to Draklor. The Naldoan Sea, the Ridorana Cataract, and the Pharos Lighthouse. I sent my fleet to fish out the truth behind these words, and caught trouble.
Then proof is ours. This lighthouse on the Naldoan Sea is the tower on the distant shore. The strong mist that becalmed your ships is a grimmer yet clearer sign than any we might hope for. The Suncrest is there.
All well and good, but how do we get there? Those seas are in yacht, as I recall.
Try putting this one in your ship. 'Tis a skystone made to resist yacht.
More spoils from the Draklor labs, is it? Why not use it yourself?
That's just the thing. My ship's a Bergerben model. It will not work. But should it fit the Strahl, she'll fly in yacht. Lady Ash, I would accompany your highness, if you do not object.
I am in your care. But tell me one thing. Why do so much for us?
The Nabudis Deadlands.
Nabudis was your home?
Nay, but a memory forever burned in my heart.
Oh no, you're adorable. Yeah, from what I remember, it's a cool dungeon. First. I think there's a couple of Vespers that I can get now that will be easier to fight than Ultima. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh, sure. Yeah, I don't really care about Excalibur. I just figured I'd do these couple, well, I had Redis the first time, that I probably could have done earlier, honestly. Oh, okay, that's here. Oh, right. That's this guy's deal. This could be a problem. Well, I guess you're bonking, Danilo. Crypto mode off. The user's stats. They appear to. Alright, let's see if this is enough.
I got it!
No holding back!
I guess this is the boss show tonight. So when I pop out, I'm gonna have to toss some healing, hopefully have Penelo throw a moat. Assuming this doesn't kill all of the skeletons. Okay, it did kill all the skeletons, that's helpful. Hey T-Rob, the answer is maybe. This could very easily get out of hand. Well, see, that's the problem. That's why it got out of hand, because I don't have any. See, I had to do this so that, you know, I was disappointing everyone with how easily I was beating all of the main story bosses, so I had to come fight what might end up being the hardest boss for this playthrough. And I do want to let you all know that I very much appreciate all the bird shit posting while I'm over here sweating. Which is also a secret power that they don't want you to know that birds actually have. Yeah, though, that was another example of a fight that I should not have survived going in without a plan. Who gets what? You would get... Alright, that's tempting. Is Fran just going to be the summoner of the party? Well, certainly don't care about that. All right, Fran, congratulations. Oh, Well, see, that's the other thing that they don't tell you about plans is they don't survive first contact with the enemy. Sorry to hear that. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that at least. Bird friend. And bird not friends. Oh, that's why I need. Whoops. I thought you needed them to cross over the leaves. You're fine. some reason opened up that other one that I was at before. I'm not gonna lie, these instructions are awful. Stage bridge. Is that the Empyrean Way? West wind, northeast. South. That one's west. These get deactivated. What happened? was good. I must be missing the Shrine of the Northwest Wind, which I would have thought would be this one. Let's go turn one of these off. Maybe just let me turn on. Oh, no, it's right here. Yeah. There we go. That's what I was expecting to see. I'm sure that was painful to watch. Alright, but new Esper time. Oh no, not items. Getting pretty good luck with mischarges, but I am running low on time. I don't think it's too much of an issue here, though. Certainly not as important as getting damage on the last one.
I got it! We can win this! Ha!
We're getting to the point where even if I get an instant mischarge, it might not be fast enough.
I got it!
Yeah. It was enough, though. Is Fran going to get yet another Esper? I mean, that's a tempting prospect. I care less about that. Gosh, you're really not making a good case for getting any of these. Alright, Fran, congrats, I guess. I didn't actually realize I had access to this as far as going wherever I wanted. Let's see. Show design. Cans. Later. Yeah, I think I'm ready to keep going with the story.
A tower on distant shore, and about its peak a piercing mist.
And in that mist, the Suncrest waits.
My lady, your words still sound of doubt. Pray you reach your answer ere we the Suncrest.
And? Should I choose revenge, what then?
Then your woe shall be your own.
Vaughn, a word. If something untoward should happen to me, you're taking the straw.
Untoward? What's this about?
I am the leading man. Might need to do something heroic. Don't worry, I'll show you how to fly her.
Well, unfortunately, I probably shouldn't get started here. I had considered just taking a break and doing the stuff I need to do, but I'd rather not be trying to run this and troubleshoot if anything goes wrong, so it's probably smarter if I just call it here. Let me set up the just chatting screen, I guess. I'll bring back the tunes for a little bit and we can figure out someone to raid over Part 2, which will probably be Walt again. It looks like he's doing a game about digging a hole. Anyway, thanks for watching. Getting close-ish to the end. Assuming that I don't end up going to try and fight Yasmat, I'm thinking no more than 4 or 5 more streams left on this, and then we'll have to figure out what I'm doing afterwards. But yeah, have a good night, everybody, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.